So what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the JeffMan316 Custom YouTube channel. I'm your host, as always, JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, and welcome back to what's going to be my Halloween recommendations video. This is the second in the series, and in this one, we're going to do what we call games of morality. Does that intrigue you at all? I've got 3 recommendations here. You might recognize these from the back covers of these Blu-rays, but I'm going to recommend these 3 movies that all have games that we might play and test our morality. Before we get into these recommendations, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, share the content, and on your way out the door, don't forget to hit your little notification bell and you'll be the first to know when I post new videos like recommendations like these. So let's get into my 3 recommendations for horror movies you can watch during Halloween that features games of morality. Let's go! So like I said, I'm trying to pick 3 movies that I think have a similar theme that you might enjoy, that kind of will ramp up the tension. And I'm going to start out with a little light fare. This one isn't 100% a horror movie. It's got some gore in it. It could be considered it, but it's borderline. But that's, if nothing else, let's call it a dark comedy. It's a movie called Cheap Thrills, and if you've watched any of my movie hunts lately, I found this copy at the Dollar Tree, even though I already owned it streaming. I hadn't seen it on Blu-ray yet, and then I found it for $1. But it's got Pat Healy, Sarah Paxton, Ethan Embry, and David Koechner from, you probably remember him in a lot of other comedies like Anchorman and stuff like that. Whammy! So I'm just going to tell you, I love Pat Healy and these type of off-the-wall comedies, dark comedies type things. And Ethan Embry, he played Russ Griswold in Vegas Vacation, and I'll tell you, Sarah Paxton is hot and sexy as hell in this, so if nothing else, you're going to get to see her. So it's a really strange movie. I'll read some of the details of it. A darkly comic thriller, Cheap Thrills follows one-night descent of 2 friends participating in a series of escalating paid dares to entertain a wealthy couple with a twisted sense of humor.
You the one hit one of our girls?
No, I swear to God.
$500 if you hit him first.
And I will tell you, the bets, they ramp up, they get crazy as they go, and it gets a little bit gory at the end. So I will tell you, watch out for that. You may be taken by surprise. This has got a great cast. It's a great movie. It's not a slow burn either. It gets going right after that first scene. So I think you'll enjoy this one. Cheap Thrills. So Tales of Morality. How far will you go when money's involved?
What are we doing next, huh?
Cut your pinky off.
What?
Just have to do whatever we say.
I will knock you out.
Cool it! Let's rewind.
And that's the theme of the next movie as well. This is a movie called 13 Sins. It's got Mark Webber, and I'm not going to try to read all the rest of the cast, but it even stars Ron Perlman. He plays a cop in it. So there's the front cover. I'm going to showcase that. It says, "You don't play the game, it plays you. 13 Sins," from the director of The Last Exorcism. And then it says Vicious Thrills. That's kind of cool, because the other one was called Cheap Thrills. This is something similar to Cheap Thrills. I'll go ahead and read the description of this one as well. It says, Elliot is a bright but meek social services coordinator, drowning in debt and desperate because he's about to marry the love of his life, and she's also pregnant, just so you know. Upon receiving a cryptic phone call informing him that he's on a hidden camera game show where he must execute 13 tasks, Elliot will be on his way to winning a multi-million-dollar cash prize if he quickly follows through with these instructions, and the first one is swatting a fly.
Hello?
Congratulations! You have been selected to take part in a one-of-a-kind game show. Swat the fly.
You're watching me now?
$1,000 will be instantly credited to your bank account.
So it's 13 dares, if you want to call it that, or tasks he has to perform, and every time he does one, he gets cash deposited in his checking account. So once again, somebody down on their luck that needs to make some money quick. And if you look at the the puppet threads there. So would you be a puppet if you could win some cash really quick just by doing some dares, some tasks? I will say they start out small, yeah, killing a fly in your car, all the way up to having to make some really hard decisions about morality and what would you do to make money if you really needed it. This one, it takes the last one, which is more of a comedy, no comedy in this one, and it's got some pretty decent gore in there. As these things ramp up, they ramp up pretty quick. So this is the next level stuff. So if that one was a beginner movie, this is your intermediate.
This is not swatting flies anymore.
The last one doesn't have quite as much gore in it, but I think it's got some deeper overtones. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what it is. It's Would You Rather. Brittany Snow, Jeffrey Combs, Sasha Grey, and that is porn star Sasha Grey, but don't worry, no heavy nudity in this one at all. It's the themes in this one, but it's basically the same thing. Tales of morality. Keep telling yourself it's just a game. Horror and bloody will give you nightmares. I'm not going to say it's not that bloody. There's probably more gore in 13 Sins, but this is the better of the three. There's your back cover. It's got commentary on this Blu-ray poster gallery trailer. So basically it's similar to the other ones. I'm not going to spoil it, but Brittany Snow's character needs to make some money really quick. Also, they're offering to help her brother who's got what could end up being a terminal illness, and they want to help him.
Your brother, he's quite sick.
You can help him.
Each player will be given a choice between A or B.
What the hell is this?
From the very beginning, they've got to make some serious moral choices. They start by affecting you as a person, then they all of a sudden it gets flipped, and then your choices can start affecting the other person, typically the one sitting right beside you. So Would You Rather takes it all the way up a notch.
No, I can't do that.
You must make the decision. It's the game.
What the fuck is the matter with you people?
Would you rather?
Some pretty good themes in there as far as morals. So here's 3 tales of morality. I'd start with Cheap Thrills. It's got more of some funny, dark comedy to it. 13 Sins would be the next one, and then I would watch Would You Rather. So there's the 3 that I'm going to tell you that I recommend for your games with choices of morality. Good theme for 3 movies for you to watch during Halloween there. So I like all 3 of these. So have you seen these movies? Do you like them? What do you think? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down. Any feedback's all I want. Comment down below. Share the video. If you haven't subscribed already, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please do that. Then after you subscribe, hit the little notification bell, and you'll be the first to know when I post new movie recommendations, movie reviews, anything pop culture related. That's what we do here. So until next time, boys and girls, when I make more movie recommendations, maybe. This is JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, signing out saying you guys be safe out there.